News was just breaking as we were ending yesterday's show. I saw it, but I decided it was too late for us to jump into it. I thought we would do it today. But guys, it's happening. Brendan Fraser is officially, according to Variety here, returning for another Mummy movie. I don't know if it's going to be called The Mummy 4, Mum Fast, Mum Furious.
Oh, yes.
Whatever they're going to call this thing. A fourth movie. And Rachel Weisz is going to be joining him as well. It's happening, guys. It's happening. This comes to us from Variety, who writes the following. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are returning for another Mummy adventure. Filmmakers Matt Bettolini-Olpin and Tyler Gillette, who call themselves Radio Silence, are set to direct the fourth installment in the decades-old action franchise. Bettolini-Olpin and Gillette are best known for 2019's Ready or Not, which we love around here, and reviving the Scream franchise, which I didn't think was possible, in the 2022 film. Universal, the studio behind the original monster movies, had no comment. Wow. Listen, it was back when the, Fraser-sance started to happen, when he won his Academy Award for what's called
The Whale.
The Whale.
For The Whale, people started talking. He should do another Mummy movie, which seemed ridiculous at the time. Then Michelle Yeoh won her Academy Award. Of course, she was in one of the Mummy movies. And they're all of a sudden talking about, and even Michelle Yeoh was talking about, well, now if we did it again, you'd have 2 Academy Award winners in it. Which, okay, haha. Brendan Fraser at the time was not in the physical shape to do a Mummy movie. But
that's what Ozempic's for.
We all put that aside. Time passed. People kind of forgot about it. Apparently Paramount didn't forget about it. They thought, you know what? That's a good idea. By the way, how great
is it Universal?
They did. They said this one is going to be for... no. This one's going to be for Universal. Yes. I thought they were moving it over to Paramount. They're not. It's for Universal. By the way, just kind of throwing this out there too. This director duo, I think, is an inspired choice.
So good.
An inspired choice to do it. Of course, would I have been more excited if we heard Steven Spielberg was going to direct it? Well, sure. But this is a great choice to do this. And that new Brendan Fraser movie, Rent-A-Family?
Yeah,
I want to see that.
It looks really good.
That looks like it could be his next Academy Award nomination.
I mean,
that movie looks so good.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying Michelle Yeoh is going to be in this. I will bet money Michelle Yeoh is going to be in this. They'll figure out a way to.
What about The Rock? Is the Scorpion King going to come back?
I will put money that The Rock will not be in this movie. 100%. I don't believe The Rock's going to be in this movie. The Return of the Scorpion King. Rachel Weisz coming in here. Look, if I'm not remembering incorrectly, was The Mummy not the movie that opened up against Star Wars: The Phantom Menace? I didn't look into this. I'm
gonna look it up on Box Office right now.
But I think it came out right, if not on the same day,
May 7th, 1999. Now let me look up.
Yeah, when did Phantom Menace came out? May 25th.
Okay, so it came out close. It came out in the vicinity.
Or not May, something like that.
May 19th. So
so it came out within
almost
2
a week.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks
of each other. So it's right around that same vicinity of those movies coming out. That's a long time ago, man. This thing is ages old. But I'll tell you what. Look, I'll tell you what I don't want to have in this. I don't want Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz to be in this movie for 15 minutes, and it's actually them passing the torch on.
Oh, come on.
To the
That's a bait and
newest
switch.
Tomb Raiders. I want Brendan Fraser. I want Rachel Weisz. And if you can manage it somehow, I want Michelle Yeoh. And whatever else you're going to bring into this. I think this is a great idea. This has nostalgia. It's peaking right as Brendan Fraser is making his big return again with this new movie coming out too, that I think he's going to get some Oscar buzz for. It's good timing. Look, it's not going to be $1 billion franchise, Rob. I don't think anybody's going to have any delusions of grandeur about that. But this can be a successful franchise. This could be the relaunch of a franchise.
Oh, I mean, look, it opens the door to Encino Man 2.
That's what we're all really thinking. And
or School Ties too.
School Ties
when he comes back and teaches.
Oh man, the schooling.
The school. Anyway, Rob, you heard about this little story. What do you think about this?
Dude, I got to tell you, this is the most inspiring, heartwarming thing I heard all day yesterday. I was so excited when I heard it. I had a bunch of people sending me texts and information about this, and I'm like, what a great idea. You know, and I felt like, oh, if Brendan Fraser's going to take on this role, I can work out like he's going to work out to get back in shape. You know, no, but I think who doesn't love the Mummy movies? You know, there's this. Look, to be honest, I didn't love the Mummy movies, to be honest.
Somebody in the live
Who doesn't love this?
somebody in the live chat just said, call it Mummy Mia.
There you go.
Mamma Mia.
But I think that
Here we
people
go
there's a
again.
great affection for this franchise, and especially
Yeah.
for these characters. And I love Rachel Weisz. I've always loved her. And I like Brendan Fraser, and I really like his career resurgence. But this is a franchise that deserves, I mean, if they keep in the timeline, it'd be into the 50s, kind of like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was in the 50s.
Yeah, something like that.
So it could be really interesting. Like you could do something. And look, with all the weird information that's been coming out of the pyramids and the Graham Hancock and talking about ancient civilizations, there's stuff that's ripe to be mined here. You know, what if we find out that all the megalith structures around the world are coming to life or something? I can't wait. I didn't love all the CG in the Mummy movies and Stephen Sommers between.
Well, it was pretty early.
It was early on, but man,
yeah.
then he made Van Helsing. And I'm like, bro, I'm out. But I want to see this happen. I can't wait. I'm excited. Bring it on.
I don't think you recapture one of the elements of this that when I say it's a throwback, I don't just mean the style or took place in the 30s, but actual audiences. It was a throwback to the old time of cinema
old
where
adventure films.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
where the female audiences fell in love with Brendan Fraser,
With
Yeah.
George of the Jungle.
and
yeah.
the male audiences all fell in love for as far as I know with Rachel Weisz. Like audiences just fell in love with those people. You know?
I mean, it was just, you're right. They were old time Hollywood style adventure. And if they can find a way to recapture that, then they could have something pretty special. And listen, if Ready or Not had that kind of flavor to it as well. It had that old style kind of fun and whatever involved with it as well. And I mean, this could be something, look, this could be a complete disaster. Could be pretty fun.
But I think that these directors are an inspired choice. They've showed, look, Ready or Not is a hoot, man. That movie is so much fun. And you know what? This is going to seem weird to say, but the sensibility that brought us Ready or Not and what they did with Scream, even though they have nothing to do with the Mummy franchise, the guys who made Ready or Not, I want them doing a Mummy movie because they'll bring that same, especially if you see, they're going to bring that same craziness where they're going to be able to thread that needle with genre and unexpected horror, and it was good. Ready or Not really surprised me.
Oh, they did Abigail too. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the wait? Are they the same people who did Abigail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I already thought it was an inspired choice. Hell yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Hell yes. Abigail's great. All right, let me throw something out there.
Abigail is
Let me
great.
throw this out. Since we are enjoying and living in the vast, glorious glow of Brendan Fraser, if this were, as Jonathan kind of facetiously alluded to, if this could lead to another sequel of one of the great Brendan Fraser movies, which one would you want it to be? And seriously, like I'd be down for that. Jonathan, let me ask you first. But a Brendan Fraser movie that you would actually legitimately be down for if they announced a sequel to this, piggybacking on the promotion and publicity of The Mummy getting a new one.
Boy.
I think you already said it.
Yeah, I think I may have already said it. I don't know. I'm just kind of going through his.
Since you said it, and you're
I'll give you mine. I'll give you
Okay.
mine. So fast, I would be at the movie theater with money in my hand. Bedazzled 2. I would give my left nut to see Bedazzled.
wow,
2.
that's unexpected.
I love that movie. Capital L, love that. We play good and we shot good. It's such a good movie, man.
You know, it'd be kind of.
Cocaine. It's one of the best. It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
It just would not do well at all. But in Airheads too would be kind of cool.
Oh, that's
Following back now, they're all in their like. at their
well. That
age.
would be the same thing I was going to say about an Encino Man, because what's he like today?
Right.
You know, what does Encino Man become?
How about this? What say you to this? So we're all probably going to assume that Fraser's going to get himself back into fighting shape if he's going to do a Mummy adventure film and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so fine. But what if He doesn't. And we just say, you know what? Actually, Brendan, just go sit on the couch for 2 or 3 months and have some Whoppers. And we're going to do George of the Jungle 2, the later years. Only like George has let himself go. I'd be down. Wasn't it?
Or
What's
do it
her
like
name?
Castaway. Shoot it when he's let himself go, and then have him transform like Tom Hanks.
But Apatow's wife's name. Judd Apatow's wife.
Leslie Mann.
Is it Leslie Mann?
Isn't Leslie
Yeah,
Mann?
yeah, Leslie Mann, who was, by the way, one of the best parts of 40-Year-Old Virgin. Let's get some fucking French toast. She was the love interest in George of the Jungle. Remember that? Holy crap, that's going back a ways. Anyway, sorry. This is a fun discussion that I could have all day, going back over Brendan Fraser's filmography. But this is happy news, guys. I mean, come on.
So good.
Who didn't have a smile on their face when they heard the news that Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are coming back to do another
You know who
Mummy
didn't?
movie?
Tom Cruise and Alex Kurtzman.
Well, see, here's the thing. That thought crossed my mind.
I'm just kidding.
Here's something Brendan Fraser. Look, I don't think anybody should ever. I don't think an artist should ever crap talk another artist or another artist's work. But somebody directly put the question to Brendan Fraser once about why don't you think the new Mummy movie worked? And so he was directly point blank asked. And I really liked his answer. And it kind of goes back to what we were already just talking about, those Mummy movies. He said this. He said, I think maybe the reason they didn't work and connect with audiences is because I don't believe you can do a Mummy movie as a straight horror. It's got to be fun.
Yeah.
It's got to be a fun movie.
Yeah.
And he said, I think there's a lot of great things about the Tom Cruise one, but he said they try to go more straight edge, serious, a horror movie, whatever, whereas it's got to be like a Disneyland ride, right? Like you got to have the thrills and the fun with it. And if you watched Ready or Not, and if you watched Abigail, these people are going to bring the
Yeah, they
fun.
know.
They're going to bring the fun. So anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this news? Let us all joyously celebrate the fact that Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser are coming back to do another Mummy movie. Are we going to get Michelle Yeoh back? I'm willing to bet you that we will. Anyway, whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.